back at it again. What it do, what it is.
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb. 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 Minds in the dark, gotta let it spark. So sharp like a dart, keep hustling like it's art. Gotta use my soul and heart. You ain't shit, not a fart, don't make me start. You'll catch feelings like a bitch that gets left after lust dealings.
What you know about that, huh? What you know about the nigga come through from the East Coast doing this thing? What you know about niggas trying to do which thing, podcasting ting? This is another fucking episode. This is 10. This is 219. This is 219. It's so green. We so in green. We keep on going in. We going in. Hey, we keep on fumbling. We keep on fumbling. But we pick it back up and we come through, nigga. Cause we got good quarterbackers. Good quarterbackers. Keep on going and nigga, don't slack up when I come through, nigga. What? It is just a freestyle. Anyway. It's just a quick freestyle. Now that I caught you guys, grasp the attention of you guys. How's everyone doing? How's everyone going? This is episode 219. In this, we just podcasting as always, doing what we got to do. There's a lot of things that we got to get into. So, for today, what we're gonna get into today, right? A lot of things. So, I got my notes, as usual, and I'm going to do what I got to do. So, when it comes down to these notes, I want people to really, I'm going to start it off like this, okay? Everybody, please, for the love of God, leave Shannon Sharpe the fuck alone. Shannon Sharpe is winning out here. He's doing his thing like he's winning. And you niggas just keep coming out of nowhere trying to call him gay, trying to call him all these type of shit. But it's Shannon Sharpe. He murdered shit when he was in the NFL. He's a Hall of Famer. What are we talking about? You guys, so he came out the car. And the way he came out the car, I'm not gonna lie, he was a little bit bow-legged. He came out the car and he was just like a newborn chicken or a newborn deer when they just start getting their bearings and shit. And then, that's basically Shannon Sharpe, right? So he came out the car and he's promoting something. One, the place that he promoted got way more publicity because you guys are looking at him like, oh, is he gay? No, why did he step out like that? Why is he wearing such tight shit? Okay. Shannon Sharpe is plus 50 years old. He's showing motherfuckers that, even though I'm 50 plus, look at me. I'm deezed, I'm nice, I can wear skin tight shit and keep up with all the youngins, right? That's number one. Number two, just because he's on top. All this nigga did was a Cat Williams interview, and now all of a sudden, everyone's looking at him like, oh, Shannon Sharpe. Yo, leave him alone. Y'all niggas looking at Shannon Sharpe weird. Why do y'all want him to be gay so bad? Is what I'm saying. Because he does not deserve that type of shit. Because as a person that has went through them type of rumors and type of shit, it's like, nigga, I'm doing my thing. I don't have to tell you who I'm fucking, who I'm dealing with. So why does that make me gay? And that's what they're doing to Shannon Sharpe. And now, when Cat Williams did his thing, all the comedians now are trying to get at him. So you got Mike Epps. Mike Epps tried to get at him. That shit didn't work. They squashed it. You have other people trying to come in and trying to make shit a little bit weird. And I'm just looking at it. Yo, Shannon Sharpe, when he was winning, you niggas were supporting him. But the moment your name got mentioned in some shit with a guy that he interviewed, now you're looking at Shannon Sharpe weird. Now it's like, oh, now I gotta say something. Now I gotta be like, oh, he's this. Yo, Eddie Griffin is like, oh, Shay, gay. Yo, brother, Eddie Griffin, that joke that you made is such low comedic value because that's a joke that any comedian would have made in the beginning of their run. Any comedian would have made that if let's say that person got at him. If Shannon Sharpe said something about him, then you can be like, oh, Shay, gay. Then you can do the shit like that. But the nigga never said anything about you. And you're already coming out here like, oh, Shay. Oh, that means gay. Like, what are you doing? So what are you trying to do?
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb.
What are you trying to do? So, when you do shit like that, and then you have to apologize after and be like, you know what? It wasn't really like that. I didn't mean it like that. You look stupid, Eddie Griffin. You're one of those smart intellectual comedians that I did not expect for you to like stoop down to that level to be like, oh, I'm gonna call this guy. Why? He interviewed someone. A lot of the people that should be getting at Cat Williams are getting at fucking Shannon Sharpe, which makes no sense. He's just interviewing the nigga. Y'all are getting at him. I'm here to basically defend us people, us black people, because when someone is winning, I don't understand why there's this little like paradigm where black people think it's okay to attack that person, to make that person feel like they're little, to make that person feel like they ain't what it is, to make that person feel like they're not what it is. Why do we do that? Because that person calls some people out, and then people try to pull the whole, yo, as a black man, you can't call other black people out. No, if someone's doing some bullshit, you call them out. It does not matter who you are, where you're from, and what you do, as long as you love me. You understand what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, Shannon Sharpe is a real one for not reacting the way that he should be reacting to some of this shit that's going on. Shannon Sharpe should be snapping right now. But he's not. He's keeping it cool. So, I'm going to keep it cool too. But at the end of the day, we don't care who you are, where you're from, don't care what you do, as long as you love me. That's it. That's it. Keep it like that. Anyways, so for all the people in the back, that's how it should be. Okay. Also, for another like little stupid little topic, you know what I mean? Oprah's back in the news. So Oprah always used to promote Weight Watchers. She used to promote it. It used to be a thing, right? It used to be a thing where she promoted where it's like, yo, Weight Watchers, that's what we do out here. That is the key to success, the key to losing weight. Look at me, I'm Oprah. I did what I had to do. And then Ozempic happened. Now, Ozempic.
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb.
Ozempic.
Ring the alarm, I got a bomb.
Okay, so if you guys don't know what Ozempic is, okay, I'm gonna read the definition of Ozempic, okay? All right? Because you guys need to understand what it is, okay? So Ozempic is known generically as a semaglutide. was approved in 2017 by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, for use for adults with type 2 diabetes. Ozempic is a weekly injection that helps lower blood sugar by helping the pancreas make more insulin. So it's a diabetes type of thing. It helps you. A lot of people are using Ozempic to lose weight. In Hollywood, this is a thing right now. So there's a new drug. So every like few years, I don't know if it's 5 years, 10 years, whatever the case may be, but there's always this new technology, drug, whatever lifestyle where it's like you will lose weight, right? That's been promoted through Hollywood because these niggas are always trying to lose weight for some reason. I don't know what it is, but yo, actors, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to do right, all that bullshit. Ozempic was a way for people to lose weight. Now, where things pretty much fucked up with the Ozempic, and I'll be real with the Ozempic, we're pretty much where things kind of like fucked up. Oprah Winfrey decided to take the same drug, I think, allegedly, right? Oprah Winfrey, she's always been promoting Weight Watchers. She's always been like, hey, I lost some weight. They tell me what to do. They tell me what to drink. Tell me what to eat, blah, blah, blah. She's always been promoting it. Now, all of a sudden, Oprah Winfrey to exit Weight Watchers board after she announced use of weight loss drug. Now, let's read the article. This is via Variety. Oprah will leave the board of Weight Watchers after almost 10 years, following the entertainment mogul's revelation that she is using a weight loss drug. Winfrey informed the company this week that she decided to not stand for re-election at the annual meeting of shareholders to be held in May 2024. Shout out to my birthday month. She has served on the company's board since 2015 when she acquired a 10% stake in Weight Watchers. I look forward to continue to advise and collaborate with Weight Watchers with CEO Sima Sistani and elevating conversation around recognizing obesity as a chronic condition, using to reduce a stigma and advocating for health equality, Winfrey said in a statement. Now, before I move on, Oprah Winfrey, what the fuck are you talking about? You were supposed to lose weight through that program and be a testament to that program, and you fucked up. Anyways, in December 2023, Winfrey told People magazine, I guess, she had decided to start taking a weight loss medication, which she did not identify. After coming to realization that weight management does not hinge solely on a person's self-control, the fact that there's a medically approved prescription for managing weight, staying healthier in my lifetime feels like a relief, like redemption, like a gift, and not something to hide behind and once again be ridiculed for. Now, Oprah, no one's ridiculing you for taking the drug to lose weight or to maintain you losing weight. But from what I understand, growing up, you were that black woman that like, yo, I lost weight, I exercised, I'm eating healthy. You were like doing that. You're taking drugs to also lose weight now. That kind of like nullifies the shit that you came up doing, that you try to promote. Oprah. Now, there's a reason why like a lot of rappers, especially 50 Cent, were like, yo, what the fuck is Oprah on? Now I can get it. Anyways. So, Winfrey's agreement with Weight Watchers specifies that she will not engage in any other weight loss or weight management business program, products, or services during the term of her relationship with the company for 1 year afterward, according to the company's after filings or whatever. After the disclosure that Winfrey will leave Weight Watchers board, shares of WWE International fell more than 20% Friday. Yes, you are you are Oprah Winfrey. You are promoting, I'm a healthy black woman, eat this, eat that. Like, you're promoting health, and you're taking a drug to lose weight. What the fuck do you think is going to do to your brand? Anyways. With her departure, the company's board will be reduced from 10 members to 9. On February 26, Winfrey notified Weight Watchers that she would not be standing for re-election as a member of the board at the company's 2024 annual meeting of shareholders, per an SEC filing Thursday. According to the company, her decision was not the result of any disagreement with the company on any matter relating to the company's operations, policies, or practices. Winfrey said that she will donate her interest in Weight Watchers to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. I've been a long-time supporter of this worthy organization. I'm proud to continue my support, blah, blah. And that's it. These are the type of people that a lot of people look up to. My mom, every time I used to come through after school, she's watching fucking Oprah, Dr. Phil, Affiliate, all that type, Dr. Oz, all that shit. Dr. Oz turned out to be a fucking scammer a little bit, allegedly, right? With the, this drug. And it turns out like those drugs aren't really like good for you. Then you have... To me, it's a little bit crazy that a person like Oprah is willing to tarnish her reputation just so she can lose weight personally the fast way, even though she's promoting people to lose weight the slow way. Like, yo, when I say the slow way, like the noble way, like, I gotta work out, I gotta eat right, I gotta do all this shit. But then you can just take a drug and then you're good. You have fucking Sharon Osbourne talking about, people are hating on us because we can afford a drug that can make us lose weight. No, that's not why people are hating on you. People are hating on you because you're shitting on them because you can afford it. Like, what are we talking about here? So, when Sharon Osbourne, or whatever her name is, not Sharon Osbourne, allegedly, the daughter, is her name Sharon? The daughter. When you keep talking shit and talking down about people, you need to understand that you're in a demographic where a lot of people don't have what you have. And they would wish to have what you have. I'm telling you right now. Right the fuck now. So, if you really want to get into it, you can get into it. But I'm just letting people know. This life that we live is very fucking different. Alright? So, Oprah, you done goofed. I don't really know what else to say about that though. But Oprah, you done goofed. You done goofed, Oprah. Like, you done goofed a little bit. Because Ozempic is not something that you should be like proud of doing. Because you're literally cheating and trying to beat the system when all you can do is just literally just exercise and lose weight. It's that simple. Well, it's easier said than done, but anyways. So, there's this whole DJ Academics Meek Mill beef going on. And I wanted to like play a clip of it. So, DJ Academics and Meek Mill are beefing again, right? And I just wanted people to like, hold on. let me find the video because I had it loaded up, but I kind of fucked up. Okay. So first, when Academics was talking about the whole like the Diddy situation, right, and there's that whole beef, right, and I spoke about this on the last podcast. Yo, bro, it's getting even worse. So I just want to play this right here. It's this clip right here, yeah. So this clip right here is Academics reacts to 50 Cent clowning Meek Mill and Antonio Brown asking questions about Diddy. Now,
okay, all right. So if you're waiting for a Rihanna album, it won't come anytime soon. Hey, why did 50 post this shit right here? This is classic. This is hilarious. And this is why I don't like the selective politicking, man. Oh, did he delete it already? Oh, he deleted it already. I should have caught it. 50 has something up here. 50 is a comedian. He be deleting this shit fast, though. Did he delete it? Yeah, I guess so.
Hold on.
Let me go on Twitter.
Nah, hold on. This has nothing to do with what I was trying to fucking find. Hold on.
Here we go.
Yo, why you put... Hold on.
These niggas be on like, yo, I'm gonna kill Academics when I see him. He ain't never say that to 50. Why you don't want to kill 50? Why you say fuck me for? Why you ain't want to kill 50? 50 just said this shit. Right? You know who been saying crazy shit too? This is what I'm talking about, the selective politicking, man. The selective gangsterism, man. Look at this. Antonio Brown. Look what Antonio Brown done said. He says, so the Diddy list outweigh the Epstein list. Being on gay shit is more important. Then he says, you gotta check this out. Nah, this was funny. I don't even think he be deleting tweets neither. He be tweeting. He says, "What was Dreams and Nightmare really about?" Nah, for real. He be tweeting everything with CTE.
So, Academics has still been going in on Meek Mill. Still. And personally, the way I feel about this whole fucking topic, at the end of the day, Meek Mill, you need to stop talking about this. Period. All you're doing is making yourself look hella stupid. Hella stupid. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about for that. Now, there's a lot of things that we can really go in on, that we can keep going in on right now. But for instance, since we're podcasting, since I'm podcasting and I'm by myself, I'm trying to look for a co-host very soon. I keep saying this, but very soon it's going to happen. To everybody out there, there's certain things that people need to understand, okay? I don't understand why people feel like it's okay to do certain shit, okay? So, we need to have... Sorry. I apologize. My bad, guys. Sorry. We need to have a discourse right now, right? So Joe Budden kind of went in on the whole Meek Mill and DJ Academic situation. It's right here.
I could see how that being on his jacket is muddy. So he
and shout out to Shake Smooth.
Y'all do not know that is the only rapper from Philly that Nicki Minaj has dated.
On the same page, it had
Okay, Ice is...
Act don't either.
I know. So for him to put that on Meek,
I'm just saying, nigga, everybody read it. It's
Hold on. See. Let's calm it down now to JBP. We all on the JBP.
Y'all gotta hear from
I didn't put it on Meek.
I'll be back.
Everybody knows. We all know that would allude to Meek Mill. What we're not going to do is rewrite history and act like Academics made up a rumor. Academics is a person who breaks down lawsuits. I've read every one of Diddy's lawsuits from front to back. I get the actual affidavit. I read it. We try to look people up. Matter of fact, we actually did something which we're going to talk about next that actually helped vindicated Diddy in some of the things that he's accused of. We read every lawsuit, every indictment. We are the thing. We don't stream it, and with all due respect, I'm not disrespecting no one. We stream for hours at a time. Y'all know I get on this bitch for 6 hours. 6 hours, we're not going to do summaries. We're going to get into nitty gritty. We're going to read documents. We're going to do research. There is time for that in a 6 hour stream. In the 6 hour stream, I had 73 pages. I damn near read all of them until it got repetitive. I stopped. This is an allegation. I didn't make it up. And this is what it needs to be said and understood before we get further, because I don't want people to think, oh, nobody was ever, like, nobody thought this was Meek until Ack said it. This is very clear that this was going towards Meek Mill, right?
on the same page. It ain't like you had to go think about it. It had that redacted part, and then right there at the bottom on the same page, it had
okay,
the,
ISIS
quote
agree.
unquote the footnotes too.
We can't take away
But
how
the
powerful.
paper don't say Meek,
No.
because it cannot say Meek.
Correct.
Yes.
So you could do all the
No, it could say Meek. That's how.
So basically, if as you guys hear this, Joe's just mad at the fact that Academics has a big voice, and he feels like Academics exposed Meek, when in factual reality, the internet exposed Meek. The internet exposed Meek, and then Academics reacted to the internet, not to the internet exposing Meek, but he put two and two together too, and he reacted at the same time as the internet did, because the internet told him, like, yo, it's Meek, it's Meek, it's Meek. Right? He's like, nah, let me see. Then he's seen it, and he's like, oh, shit, it is Meek. And that's what happened. You cannot get mad at a nigga going through a lawsuit and figuring out who the person is when it's been redacted. Now, he's also been doing his due diligence and going through the lawsuit and figuring out that there's a lot of things in the lawsuit that aren't really, like, aren't supposed to be, not aren't supposed to be, but it makes no sense. As in, no, why did you have this in the lawsuit? The person that's suing, he seems like a clout chaser. That's what Academics been saying too as well. So you go through a loophole and a bunch of bounties and a bunch of bullshit, but at the end of the day, Academic is doing his due diligence, and he's realizing that this lawsuit might just be bullshit. The only thing that the people that are defending Meek aren't really, like, putting out there is the fact that you're defending a nigga that is mad at a nigga for reporting some shit, when you should be mad at the person that dropped the lawsuit. You should be hollering at the nigga that's reporting on it and telling him, yo, bro, it's not like that. Da, 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 da. But you're not doing it. A lot of things in life that you need to do. One of them is trying to defend yourself when some bullshit happens on the internet, because there's nothing you can do about it, because no matter how much you have to... So you can address it. But when you defend yourself, you got to be calm, cool, collective about it, man. Like, what are we doing? Anyways. So, then right after that, Meek Mill literally crashed out. He crashed his car. If you didn't see it online, he crashed his car. This nigga crashed his fucking car. So, talking about crashing out. Like, what are we talking about here? You want to talk about how academics is a nerd, he's this, he's that. This nigga, Meek Mill, crashed out and academics won. End of the day. Also, I don't know what's going on with the Sydney Sweeney hate. There's a lot of Sydney Sweeney hate going on. And people are saying like, oh, she's mid. She just has big titties, da-da-da, right? Y'all don't know what big titties are. I'm a titty guy, okay? Y'all don't know what big titties are. Sydney Sweeney is a fine woman, right? She got popular because of, I think she's in Euphoria, like whatever the fucking role she had. People like her, they gravitate towards her, they like her personality and everything. She's probably just a nice person that's chilling, that can act, or that can just kill those roles that she's in. And people are hating on her. One thing about human beings that I've started to notice as like the internet has been progressing, as being on the internet for like decades, I don't understand why people love to hate on other people when it comes down to like, oh, if you're not attracted, like there's people like that say, oh, I'm not attracted to her. Like, well, I don't understand the hype. Nigga, there are some ugly motherfuckers that you might deem ugly, that might some other person might be like, that person's beautiful. Why are you trying to? When people say beauty is within the eye of the beholder, I thought it was bullshit until I just seen people with certain people, and I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? So, end of the day, we need to stop doing this bullshit where we're going to disrespect other people. We're going to treat people differently because we feel like they're ugly. We're going to do all that type of shit. We're not doing that anymore. That's not what we're doing for 2024. 2024, we're going to be as positive as we can. Now, I personally don't understand why people are kind of getting at the Cat. So, Cat Williams went on Joe Rogan. And this nigga is one of the smartest people that I have ever, like, just think about this. This guy, Cat Williams, went on Joe Rogan, barely spoke on the shit that he went viral for, and he went viral, and they were like, oh, they're not going to let you on Joe Rogan. And he's like, they're not going to let me on Joe Rogan, da-da-da-da. Joe Rogan's like, no, he can come on my podcast. He comes on the podcast, and he just be the most chill guy ever, just spits his philosophies that he feels about life. He just says some shit that he believes, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't really be like, you know what, man? Cat Williams was out here fronting Cat Williams. Oh, like, this nigga just talked his shit. So, there's there's a lot of shit that Cat Williams does, right? But it's just, you never just see this side of Cat Williams, right? So you go shit like this, okay? Hold on. Let me just find some clips. They don't have any clips. They should. Oh. I thought they would have some clips, but they don't. Oh, right here. There we go. We have some right here.
For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Apple. Well, it looks like Cat Williams is continuing.
Oh my God, man. Fuck off. Let's play the clip.
What do you mean the immigrants are getting a check and we're putting them up in places that what? You mean in the homeless people's face?
Right in the homeless people's faces.
Like,
right?
Let us show you what we could have done.
Right.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's not okay as a society.
No. Well, did you see the scam that they were trying to do in New York City? Where they were trying to give them debit cards for $10,000, but there's people getting cuts all along the way?
That wasn't a scam. That was business that got uncovered.
Yeah.
And I'll prove it to you.
Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, how come he hopped on the white person's platform and he was just chilling and he was just da-da-da. Now, I didn't see the video, but I think he was smoking too. I didn't see the video. I think when I seen the clips, I seen some smoke. Whatever. They kept making like weed references, so they probably balled up before. The one thing that I'm going to acknowledge about this type of shit. Cat Williams did the complete 180 on you niggas. You thought he was gonna go on Joe Rogan and call more people out and spaz the fuck out. No. He chilled the fuck out. You wanna know why? This is the first time him meeting Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has a comedy store. If he has a good relationship with Joe Rogan, he can pull up to that comedy store. That comedy store can help with what he has going on. Do you guys not understand like how smart people can be? Now, there's certain platforms, like my platform right now. If someone comes on, if a celebrity comes on my platform and exposes some shit or goes off about some shit, that's gonna make my platform fly through the roof. Did Spider-Man fall again? That's gonna make my platform fly through the roof. You understand? Now hold on. There's no way I'm gonna allow Spider-Man to fall like that. But yeah, there's no way that your platform's not gonna fly through the roof like that. So, end of the day. I just want people to understand that, like, oh, come on. You know, you can hear the tape falling, you're like, come on. Spider-Man is just fucking fighting crime right now today. Anyways, you guys bear with me. Today's podcast is like one of those podcasts where it's like, honestly, we just speak on certain things and we just talking our shit. And just vibe out, man. Just fucking vibe out. Anyways, so we need to get into some more funny shit, right? Because at the end of the day, there's only so much things that we can do. So, there's a guy that's literally called a serial killer, right? Serial killer who murdered wife after she gave birth by putting heroin in her food loses appeal. Jason Thomas Harris slipped a lethal dose of heroin into his breastfeeding wife's cereal the night she died. Was tired of her nagging him. A Michigan court upheld the ruling in the death of Christina Ann Thomas Harris after her husband and killer tried to appeal the 2021 case. 3 years ago, the court's ruling found Mr. Harris guilty of murdering his wife back in 2014 and convicted him of first-degree premeditated murder, solicitation of murder, and delivery of a controlled substance causing death. Mr. Harris, dubbed by media as the serial killer, like cereal, get it, had placed a lethal dose of heroin in his wife's cereal just weeks after she gave birth to their second child. She was 36 at the time. According to court docs, not doc courts. Harris had believed the illegal narcotic was odorless, tasteless, and would mix easily into her food. Prosecuted, So, the only thing that I want to say about this type of story is, right? My bad, yo. I just had to scratch my stomach quick. So, the only thing that pisses me off about these stories is, why in the fuck are you gonna get into a relationship, get into a certain point with someone where you cannot stand them anymore? You do not want to be around them anymore. Everything they say is pissing you off. And instead of just breaking up with them, you decide to say, you know what, this person keeps nagging me all the time. I'm gonna kill them. And when I kill them, I should be fine after that. Do you know what happens in prison? There's someone that's gonna nag you to go to sleep, nag you to wake up, nag you to do anything you want to do. You're gonna be nagged at to do. There's only certain things, specific things that you're gonna be able to get away with. What are you talking about? What the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking idiot. Now, a lot of people really don't try to think about the type of things that they do and how harmful it can be. But come on, man. We live in a society where, like, come on, bro. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? You know when you watch, like, true crime stories and the person decides to say, you know what? I don't want to be in this relationship. I don't want to be in this circumstance. And the best thing that I'm going to do is get rid of that person and go through an even harsher circumstance than with being with that person, going through that circumstance. How the fuck does that happen? How does that make sense? And I can sit here and be like, yo, how does that make sense? It doesn't. At all. So now you ruined your life and you killed that person because that person was nagging you. Now what? What are you going to do now? You're going to go to jail? What, are you going to kill everybody that nags you when you go to jail? You killed one CEO, another CEO is gonna come back and tell you what to do. To the point where they're just gonna hire a CEO that will just fuck you up the moment you try something. Dumbass niggas, man. It's crazy out here. So we also have another complaint that happened. So YBN Nahmir, he dropped like a little list of him talking about, you know, this person has to pay this for this, right? I think he was just charging fans certain things. And the one thing that caught fans' eyes was, so $2.99 for a DM. YBN Nahmir. Look at me. YBN Nahmir. I'm going to tell you right now. Hey, yo, brother. Are you fucking stupid in this? I'm going to say this all the time. We are in an economy where people are broke. People are going through it. People don't have fucking money. Why the fuck are you charging $2.99 per DM? Why? Oh, $2.99 per DM, niggas. Because I'm YBN Nahmir, and if you really want to talk to me, $2.99 per DM. Nigga, you're YBN Nahmir. No one wants to talk to you. The last time that, here's the thing. If you made a single that was hot, if you were out here and you had good publicity and you were winning, then maybe, just fucking maybe, that would have fucking made some type of sense. It does not make sense because you are a fucking idiot for doing that. We don't believe you, my nigga. This guy Spider-Man just dropped again. We don't believe you, my nigga. I'm telling you right now. We do not believe you, brother. Because that single flopped. You come back and now you're trying to charge niggas $2.99 per DM. So if you DM me, it's $2.99 if I want to reply. You have to send me $2.99 to reply to your DM. Now, here's the thing. That is a smart thing to do. In terms of a person that is popping. If I was popping, nigga, yeah. Why be in the mirror? If you're making money off that eventually, I'll shut the fuck up and I'll retract my statements. But if you think that you're the type of artist where you can do that to people, nah. Nah, we don't believe it. We don't. Anyways. So, we're going to keep playing this clip right here.
When you go to, like, if you go to jail in New York, everybody goes to Rikers Island. So I was in Rikers Island. So if you got money on you when you go in, they give you a card when you leaving, and it's got money on it, your amount. Like, systems are the system. Like, right.
Yeah, there's a lot of money being made.
Yeah.
A lot of money being tossed around the system. And if you have a thing like an open immigration policy, for sure, someone's figuring out how to profit off that. Someone's figuring out something about that.
No, you're looking at it the wrong way. There is no one who isn't profiting.
Everyone's profiting.
I'm saying, how ridiculous is it for you to think you have the greatest country in the world and then it not be a big deal to get there?
Of course.
What do you mean?
Of course.
So now another thing that like kind of like tripped me out about this interview is like Cat Williams wasn't really. He was being more like the skeptical Cat Williams. He wasn't really like doing like the shit that he usually does. Like, I'm gonna go in and then like, you know, I don't know. She was doing this thing though. She was doing this thing. Anyways, what else is there to talk about for today? Personally, like, this is the type of podcast where, you know, we chilling, we're doing our thing. There is 2 more topics I want to talk about. Actually, no. I actually finished all the topics that I wrote about. So, if y'all don't give a fuck about anything else, the only thing I want to say is I hit 1,500 plays on my podcast. Right. Now, there's a lot of things that this podcast ensues. It takes a lot of fucking hard work. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of, I have to do this shit twice a week. There like today, there are days where I have nothing to fucking talk about. Like, I can go in depth on like the dumb shit that's going on right now, but there's so much dumb shit going on, it's not really authentic. It's not enough for me to be like, oh, I can nitpick this and I can figure out a good pinpoint and I can figure out something. It's not that. There's like, yo, the past few days, I've been trying to find anything to talk about. There's not been a lot. It's just been the Diddy shit. And I don't want to keep talking about that. And then it's just Diddy academics, Joe Budden. It's just the regular shit. And like, I really wanted, there's other topics that we could talk about. So I try to like indulge myself in other topics. That is why when I start talking about video games, I start talking about comic books, and I start talking about things that I've been watching. The reason why I do that is because I need to differentiate myself from different other podcasts. A lot of these niggas just talk about the same shit. Me, I can talk about video games. podcasting in general, movies. I try to be as anime. I try to be as like indulging as I can. So, at the end of the day, the thing that really tries to like the thing that really like pisses me off is the fact that no one really listens to what I'm trying to do. I am trying to create a community. If everybody can just come together, congregate on my podcast. If you want to comment and you have shit to say, come on. Like, I can speak about it on the podcast. If there's anything you want me to say, any inquiries, you can email me. I have all my information is on my shit, on my YouTube channel. You can catch it. Please, guys, there's links in the description. Subscribe, like, everything. Because I'm going to keep going. But in order for me to know what an audience that I can entertain wants, I need the people that are already here to help elevate this shit. You know what I mean? So, I love you guys. We're gonna keep going for now. Just for now. Right? Now, recently there's a YouTuber named Matt Pat, and he does like a lot of game theories, and he's retiring, right? And the one thing that I've noticed about the YouTube game is done. If you can create a fan base, you're gonna make money off of YouTube. If you cannot create a fan base and an audience, you cannot make money off of YouTube, no matter how hard you try, no matter how many videos you drop. I dropped a lot of videos. There are people that have 20 videos, have way more subscribers than I have. There are people that have half the videos that I made. They have way more subscribers than I have, and they have Patreons and all this type of shit, and they have like fucking 200 videos. But these guys have been meticulously doing shit the way you're supposed to do it, which is why they achieved what they achieved. Me, I'm going off of what I know. I don't know that much, so it's whatever at the end of the day. Shout out to everybody that has been listening for the past 2 years. I've been trying to like figure out like different concepts, different games, different type of shit like that. You know, we're just podcasting at the end of the day. We're just doing our thing, podcasting. There's not really much to really like talk about, and like in terms of, oh, how can you manipulate this topic and turn? There's nothing to do, man. In terms of that, I have to figure it out. Yes, a co-host would be nice, because there are times like this where the one thing about podcasting is everything you say, you're calculating every minute and every 5 minutes and every whatever, right? If you have someone else there, you know at least 20 minutes of what you... So everything that you say has to be very to the point / effective, because if you have a co-host, you're losing some of those minutes if you are by yourself. Now, if you're used to being by yourself, if you're not used to being by yourself and having a co-host, then you guys are going to be able to bounce off each other. And then let's say the day where that person's not there and you have to do it by yourself, you're going to realize how many minutes that you need from that person just to make a full fucking podcast. Because me, I could literally just be like, you know what, I can make a quick 30-minute, 40-minute podcast, right? One day 30-minute, one day 40-minute, one day 30. But I want to do an hour every fucking time. And it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what happens after, what happens before that. I want to do a fucking hour of podcasting every fucking time, because I need to be able to podcast anywhere, anyhow I want to. In order for me to do that, I gotta keep going, man. And people they don't understand the fact that doing this type of shit, you're gonna do 500 episodes and nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna do 1,000 episodes and nothing's gonna happen. But during the journey, people are gonna see that you're consistent and currently doing something that's broadcasting, whatever the case may be, and you can create a side hustle from that, from your hobby, from what you're doing currently. You can create something from that. If people already know that, yo, this nigga's already doing this, all right, yo, let me help him. You can elevate it, but you have to keep moving, and you have to be so passionate about your shit that you don't give a fuck about what other people think. And that shit is hard to fucking come by. Anyways. So for today is one of those days where I'm gonna make some food. I'm gonna chill. I hope everyone is having an amazing 2024. My 2024 is going like shit. I'm gonna be like real with it, with this podcast right now. To like today, we're getting really personal. This type of like good vibe, just chill, just talks. I am fucking pissed. I wish I was in a better circumstance, in a better situation right now, but I am fucking done. I'm pissed. And the only way for me to get out of this is to stop fucking getting mad. But there's nothing I can do. So shout out to everybody that's been listening for a long time, you know. What else is there to talk about? Because I can get really negative right now. Because you're the one thing that like, I don't even want to get there. But the one thing that's really been fucking irking my soul is the fact that I have to work. Yo, you know when you're working paycheck to paycheck, and even if you have a surplus of money, everything is going towards something. You have everything. Sorry, guys. Everything you work for, it goes towards nothing. Everything you've been trying to fucking achieve, it goes towards nothing in terms of just paying your bills. You're just working to pay your bills, and all the little money that you save up, it's not even enough for you to be like, you can't buy yourself anything. You can't do nothing. I've been living that life for the past 4 years. Everything that I just been living life paycheck to paycheck or figuring it out. The pandemic made shit worse, but nothing I can do. So this I could say like this podcast is, I'm gonna call this like therapy session. This podcast is more like a reflective podcast. It's more like a chill podcast. Yes, we have the topics, but it's not going to be as lit of a podcast as I usually am. Lit of a podcast as usually is. It's not going to be one of those because this wasn't the type of vibe. It's a Monday, my nigga. You know what I mean? Nothing really happened the past 2 weeks. It's just been like Diddy. That's it. You know what I mean? So there's certain topics that I can talk about, but I just haven't written them down and haven't really. They're not really topics that I give a fuck about. I'm not gonna come up here and try to podcast about some shit that I don't really give a fuck about. You know what I mean? So, I love all you guys. This has been episode 219, IVP with Dr. IBZ, and man, what else is there to say? Who knows? So that's about it, man.
The bees saying, "Why do they love our honey so much?" Right?
Well, no one's shocked at that. What people are shocked at is that there's no effort whatsoever to stop the stem of illegal immigration. That's what people are freaked out about. Like, it seems like
we're
it's on
not
purpose.
freaked out about the loss of bees.
I am.
If all the bees are gone,
we're
gonna die as a civilization because we didn't protect one of the most important insects in the whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
right? Anyways, guys, so y'all stay tuned, stay blessed, and stay safe, man. You already know what to do. What it is. This was the IVP with Dr. IBZ, man. We out of here, man. Love you guys. You already know. Peace.